Welcome to the video. Today we're doing something quite exciting. We are getting chickens. Now, first of all, clearly we have nowhere to put them. So in this space here, we are going to be building a house and getting a big coop up, filling it with soil, getting everything you need for chickens. And then we will be getting some cute little silkies. But first, we better get building. Now, Charlie's obviously going to use the instructions because she is a sensible female. There is a lot of wood for the house.
There's so many different pieces.
I don't know how easy this is going to be.
There's not many screws though. They did give us free sweets, so that will keep us going. There's not that many screws. I think it will take, it doesn't say how long, maybe a couple of hours?
I would like to think that us men do have some sense. It was my suggestion, lay out all the bits before, and then we know what's what. And then we can follow the instructions to the T. But we're going to build it over there, and then we're going to put it into the corner down there next to the shed, and then we'll build. We got a metal coop.
I think we can just lift it over the top.
Well, we're starting to get something that resembles a chicken house. We've got their little ladder that goes up, and now we just need to put the base in, the rods where they sleep, and obviously the hatching area as well. So we're getting there quite nicely here. I would also like to add, it is about 30 degrees here. It is baking. Charlie,
I am melting.
She's looking like an absolute tomato. But we must continue. So let's get building again.
The house is done. A lot of sweat has gone into this, but it works. So we can, if I undo the latches, lift up the roof so we can get inside, and it's got their roosting perches in. We've got a little ramp for them to get in and out. And then the nesting box on this side, I would say, I think Rob will agree, the roofs were the hardest bit. We couldn't quite work them out, but you can open that as well for them to collect the eggs in the morning. But I'm really happy with it. Now to get on and build the coop.
So we decided to go for a metal coop. We thought it'd be a little bit cleaner, a little bit easier to handle, and would just be more hygienic. I assume it's just like a tent where you gotta peg them all in. So this should be a lot easier than the house. Day one is finished. We can't do any more. We're so hot, sweaty. It's time for an ice cream and a shower. So after day one, we finished the house, which is there, and we have basically finished the coop. So as you can see from a distance, that's where it's gonna sit. And we've just got to put the chicken wire over it as well, which is gonna be a lot of effort. So it's too much to do today. So we'll see you tomorrow.
Rob is out for the evening playing bowls, and I'm going to attempt to surprise him by trying to put the mesh on myself. I have no idea how this is going to go. I have cut it to size, I think, to go up and over. I don't think I'm going to attempt the doors on my own because that's quite a lot of work. I was planning on just cutting it to size, but the sun's gone in and it's now quite a nice evening. So I'm going to get the step ladder out of the shed and see if I can attempt, it's only zip ties at the end of the day, how hard can it be? I am going to attempt to zip tie this on myself. I now see why there were so many cable ties. I have done all of that side, all of the top, all of the two sides. I just need to do this bit here. But I've probably used maybe 100 cable ties so far. It is taking forever and it's quite hard to get it that tight, but I don't think that really matters. The good thing is I measured extra, so I'm tucking the extra underneath, because then when the soil or the bark, haven't quite decided what I'm getting, goes down, it will stop predators getting in because that will be on top. So netting will also run underneath, so that should be good. But I am knackered now. I am going to go and take a break. I've got hours before Rob gets home, so I'm going to try at least get this little bit finished. It is about an hour later and I have now finished. I'll show you from where I can get to and I'll explain. I've done the back and the two sides. All that is left to do tomorrow is the front and the door. I can't actually do them myself because I can't lift the house. Where is it? There. I can't lift the house on my own and I'd have to lift it on the inside before I start it, and I can't do that. So that's a job for me and Rob tomorrow. We have, however, developed a bit of a problem with the chicken coop, and it's a Lena based problem, which is a little bit of a nightmare. Leanie, you coming here? No, she's too busy playing. Obviously Lena is partially blind. Lena can't actually see the mesh, which unfortunately she found out when she was chasing her ball. She ran straight into the mesh. A little bit of a problem. We're gonna have to go, tomorrow I'm gonna get some coloured mesh or maybe some like little picket fence just to go in front of it. It's only one side that will be facing the garden, so that's the only side I'm worried about, is her just running into that if she's running after a ball. I think once she learns it's there, it will be fine, but just to begin with initially. That is everything for day one. I can't wait to show Rob when he gets back. I think he's going to be surprised how much I've done. But now I'm going to go have a shower, get into bed and have some dinner actually. No, I need to eat dinner before getting into bed. And then I'm going to make a list of everything I need to buy tomorrow ready for the chicken. Day 2 of the chicken build. And I have just got to Mole Country Stores, which I'm hoping is the right place to get all the bits and pieces I need for the chickens. I've got a great big 2-page list of what I need, and I need to go to 2 different shops because I also need like some garden supplies that I think I'd have to go to like Home Base for. So yeah, it's going to be quite a lot of shopping. I'm hoping I only have my car because Rob is dog walking, so I couldn't drive the van. I drove the van for the first time yesterday. I did not enjoy it, but I couldn't bring the van and I need to get some wood, so I'm hoping my seats do go down in the back. Don't really want a dirty car. I have got a towel to put down to try and protect everything, but hopefully I can fit the wood in that I need, and hopefully I can find somewhere to get it cut to the right size as well, because I do not want to be cutting wood. The trolley is starting to look quite full. I'm just about managing to find everything I need. I think I just need bedding in here and then see if they've got any accessories and toys, but they've got loads and loads of different stuff in here. So definitely the right place to come. I've decided to go with rustic wood chippings for the floor, mainly because it's a cheap alternative and it composts really easily. So it's only actually going to cost me £36 to cover the whole floor, which is much better. Buy a Cupra and use it as a van is the aim of the game today. My car, so all the soil is in the front. I've had to stick the wood through. I've got all the bark in the back of the car, and then the boot is full of all the stuff from the chicken place. We are nearly done building the coop. I've just got 2 more sides to put on, but we have a bit of a problem because the coop needs to be inside to put the last 2 sides on, but it needs to stay here so we can put the sunshade on at the end. So we're just gonna have to do a bit of shuffling back and forth to get it in place, but we're nearly there.
To me, to you.
Ooh, turn. You win.
Yeah, now turn it the other way. So how easy has it been to put up this? Because you've basically done this, haven't you?
It's been quite easy, but I think I'm using way too many cable ties. But I would rather it's secure These are the bits that are tough when there's like 4 bits of wire already there.
Next job, we've got the sunshade to go on top. We've got all the ties as well to use. I'm going to fling it over, can't I? I'll do it while I'm handheld.
Oh, I have an issue. I need to go outside the gate. Ready?
And try not to split it. Ah, easy. Nice and easy. I'm used to doing these because when I build my football goals, literally most days of the week, this is what we have to do anyway.
Same little attachments.
Same little things, yeah. Now the next job, what we've got to do, we've got to shuffle the pen, shuffle the house. Shuffle the pen, shuffle the house, so we can get it into position, because we obviously needed the house in here before we could actually put everything up, because otherwise we wouldn't have been able to get it in. So, ready?
Yes, I think I need
you
to
go
go on
that
the
side.
outside. Ready?
Yeah. Ready?
Stop.
Oh, this is fun, isn't it? Back and forth, back and forth. At least it's nice and cool in here. The chickens are going to enjoy this.
I think I'm going to spend my time sat in here with them. Maybe we'll get a
Yeah.
little garden chair in the corner.
Let's put the house to the back of the coop. Hang on, and go one-handed while we film. Then, what's the next job?
Oh, we need to check if we can... That's fine. That gives me enough room.
Yeah. What's the next job?
So the next job is we need to put the wood round the outside.
Okay.
And
So
then we
on
need-
the inside, on the outside, so
Yeah.
that the wood chip doesn't all go out, right?
Yes.
The wood around the outside is done. I did have to do a little bit of sawing to make sure that it fits in nice and snug. But the next job is to do a fine layer of topsoil, and then we can put on the wood chip on top of it. So you want this just to keep the wood up, do you?
Really, yes. And it's quite good enrichment for them.
Lots of wood chip that Charlie decided to go for. You can go for soil or wood chip, and Charlie, after going on all the Facebook pages, went for wood chip, didn't you?
That's what they said was the easiest to clean, so that's why I went with it. Right, I'm just making a little soil bath for them, because apparently this is the way they like to keep themselves clean. They don't want to get wet, they roll in dirt. But I've got some hygiene powder that's meant to stop them getting bugs and red mites. I think.
Do you
it's
put
red
that in their
mites.
bedding as well?
Yeah, you have to put it all in the house, and that will also stop them getting any bugs in the house. Apparently you have to get it in all the little cracks around the edges to stop bugs getting in. How true it is, I don't know, but hopefully it works. Time for their bedding now, which has got pine oil mixed in, or I'm getting it everywhere, which is meant to prevent any mould, and bugs apparently don't like it as well. This wasn't my first choice of bedding, but the lady at Mole said this is the one everyone buys for their chickens, so I've gone with what's popular.
Now, because Lena has got awful vision, we don't want her crashing into this, so we thought we'll just get a tiny little wooden fence. So there's something that she can actually visually see rather than mesh.
We've finally finished the chicken coop, and it's now time to go and get some chickens. Little fluffies. Which way is easiest?
They got to find them.
I'm trying to hit you. Take that. Together as well.
Oh, why is it not opening? There's now a knot down there.
Get the net.
We have to.
And we are finally home with our 3 new chickens.
With the Powerpuff Girls.
Let's see how they get on. Are they coming straight out?
Come on.
No, they don't want to come out. It was hard enough to get them in. Now they don't want to venture into their new house.
Shall I give them a bit of gentle
I
encouragement?
think so. Come on.
Go on.
Get the last two out.
Come on, girls. Out you go.
You have to pick them up.
It's all right. Go on. Out we go. So I can pick this up.
And they're all out in their new house. Right, let's leave them to settle in. They're probably a bit stressed now. So we've just got home. We went out to play some bowls. We won't talk about the result. So we thought we'd give the chickens some time to relax and get settled in their new environment. And here we go. We get home and there they are.
They've been eating the grit as well because
they have
that's
been eating.
moved.
So they look like they're a little bit more relaxed. They're in their little bit of dirt over there.
I wonder if they've been up the ramp. I'm a bit worried they can't use the ramp.
It does look a bit steep for the size of them. So fingers crossed.
So I've actually named all of them now as well. If you can work out what they're named after.
This is a little bit embarrassing, by the way.
This
I had no part of this.
You have named all the other pets, so this is my turn. This is Bubbles. Where are they?
Under there.
So the brown one is Buttercup, and the black one, right at the back, is Blossom.
Blossom.
Oh, he picked me.
Good, you deserve it. So, can anyone work out why are they named that and what are they named after? It's a little bit embarrassing. Like I said, it is all Charlie. We have a slight problem because the girls don't really know how to get up into their beds. So they are literally snuggled in the corner all together. And so we've got to get them up. I'm not sure if they know how to use the ladder. So let's try and put them into their bed. Right, there's one.
Do you think I need to hold the ladder shut?
There's one in there. Go on, in you go, girls.
That's Bubbles.
If you say so. Next one. Come on. You're fine. Good girl.
Blossom is next.
In you go, in you go. There's your bed. Right. Come on. Come on, Darky.
That's Buttercup, not Darky.
What?
Well, actually, I think I've got them wrong. I'm not sure which one's which.
There's two girls in there. Problem is...
You've now got to get the last one.
Come on. Problem is, it's a bit dark to see.
Do you want me to hold your phone?
Please. Where is she? Oh, she's gone
My
back in the
side.
corner.
I think if you're quick... You got her?
No. Come on your side.
I've got my hands
Quick.
full.
Quick.
I literally have no hand.
Ready?
I'm just chasing her now.
I'll camera it.
No.
You get her. Just fast and firm. Go up. Fast and firm. Come on. Fast and firm. Easy. See the panic on
She's
the
in.
She's in. They're in for the night.
They're in.
Good night, girls.
Do they realise they're meant to sit on them bars, not underneath?
So. Good night, girls. We'll see you in the morning. Well, that was a really, really hard few days. It was so hot building all of this, but I think it looks pretty good. What do you think?
I'm really happy with it. It's turned out way better than I thought it would.
So do you remember which one is actually which?
Yes, it's the Powerpuff Girls. It's easy. Bubbles is the white one. Buttercup is the black one. And Blossom is the brown one, but it's actually chocolate is the colouring of that kind of Silkie.
So at the moment, I think it will take a few days for them to get used to their new home. Getting in and out of the house is a little bit of a challenge for them at the moment, so we're sort of helping them. They'll grow with confidence with us, probably allow us to pick them
Bubbles
up.
is the friendliest so far.
The white one is definitely the friendliest so far.
Or maybe the slowest, so the easiest to catch.
Definitely. Well, I hope you enjoyed the build of our chicken coop and house and getting our 3 Silkie chickens. They are going to have a fairly good life, I would like to think. Now, if you did enjoy the video, please do like, subscribe, do all the usual stuff, and they're getting some noise now at least. and we will catch you next time.
Bye.